I fell in love with cricket when I was visiting India. I spent 2 weeks there, and it was just so absorbing. So, as an American, I'm wondering from the U.S. Major League Cricket players, what kind of reception are you seeing to the sport in the United States?
Hey John, it's been 2 years for me in the US now, almost 3 years, and I never expected when I came to US that there's going to be so much cricket. But now with the Major League this year, which happened, we had full houses in majority of our games, which is very surprising, very nice, and I mean people play a lot of cricket here, and but they didn't know that some tournament like a Major League could be coming to US, and the way it happened, it came with a bang, and we all saw it around the world in terms of people saw the games. The games were very competitive. It was a very nice setup. The stadium in Dallas is pretty good, and obviously next year we have the World Cup in US as well, so it's going to be pretty interesting. We see a lot of interest. Coming in. There are a lot of different states have different cricket. We're still building the infrastructure, so I'm sure once it comes up in full, it will be really good. And looking forward in the next few years, I think US cricket will definitely have a lot of interest. We know that even the LA Olympics is happening, so you can definitely watch a lot of more cricket happening in the US going forward.
Are the fans mostly Indians, expats living in the U.S., or is it a broader group of fans?
Well, I think we see a lot of different people here, and that's the beauty of this country. In the Major League also we saw a lot of Americans and other people who have sort of settled from abroad to US coming in and watching the game. Many of them have known this sport because of their travels abroad, and many of them have sort of heard about this, but then when they actually saw it, it has really sparked a lot of interest in them, and it's just growing, I would say. And now I see some of the schools also starting with the cricket curriculum, so that's good. I think it's important that cricket goes into schools, and once that happens, I think it's on the way to was like 15 years back.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
And having the T20 championships, the World Cup here should help a lot to raise awareness, right?
Especially such events will make a lot of difference. I think Major League did a great job because obviously people keep hearing about that cricket is coming to US, but they don't see it themselves. But then Major League sort of turned a lot of eyes, and World Cup is definitely going to be a key factor. You see a lot of interest in even in like school kids playing cricket, but then they sort of wither away because there's no game right now. But with Major League, with the US, with the World Cup coming into US, with the LA Olympics, I'm sure that parents would be keen to let the kids play more cricket. And once we have a sort of a good cricketing base, a good cricketing environment, I think it will be good. It gives a lot of validity to what we are doing in this, and I'm sure that it's on the way to arise.